Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching.
This is the tutorial for Elvis's 1970 hit, The Wonder of You. Now this is a level 3 piece on my channel. It's actually quite simple to sing through and play through, nothing too challenging. There's about 6 different chords there, so for that reason I've just made it a level 3. But none of the chords are particularly difficult, and they're probably ones you're very familiar with already. So this is probably something you're just going to be able to pick up and play. And if you do need to learn a few chords, there's nothing too challenging there amongst them. So we'll have a quick look at the chords, we'll look at the strumming, and then I'll give you a quick walkthrough part of the song. So let's start with those chords. These are the chords we've got. It starts on a C. Then we've got an A minor. Then a D minor. And a G7. And there is also an F in there. And a G. Now, as ever, when you play a G and a G7 in the same song, you can just play a G if you prefer. They're very similar chords. Here's your G and your G7. But it is nice just to get that bit of variety. So do take the time to learn the G7 and practice switching between the two as well if you can. So let's just look at the G7 and the G together, and then we'll have a quick look at the D minor. And those are the chords, the C, F, and A minor, we should be very comfortable with by now. So the G to G7, actually it's really nice. There's your G and your G7, and you'll notice I keep my second finger there on the C string on the second fret. That stays the same, and then I just swivel my bottom two fingers. So there's my there's my G, and then I go G7 like that, and I'm moving my first and third finger but keeping that finger where it is. G to G7. It goes like this: G, G7, G, G7. And if you keep that second finger where it is, it actually makes the switching between the two very easy. Okay, the D minor is the only other one you might not be familiar with. First finger there on the E string on the first fret, and then our second finger on the second fret covering the top two strings there. Okay, so the chords are really simple. Just have a look at any of those there that you're not familiar with. If you have a quick look at the sheet music, you can see all the chord diagrams in one place. And as ever, you can download the sheet music for all my music through the Dropbox link, which is in the description to the video below. Okay, let's look at the strumming pattern next. Right, now the strumming is really simple, and it's basically a down, down, up. And it's as simple as that, except I've just extended it slightly in a few places to make it flow a little bit more in the music, because the down, down, up can be a bit stilted if you just do that all the way through the song. So in a few places we have the down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and we have that extra down, up on the end. It just helps the strumming pattern flow along. So I'll just give you the first couple of lines so you can see how that works. So it starts on a C with the down, down, up. Where no one else can understand me. And then we go down, up, down, up, down, up. So, and I've marked it on the sheet music in red, where I think you should do that. So, where no one else can understand me. And we do the same again with the D minor to the G7. When everything I do is here. Wrong, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so it just helps the line flow into the next line, really. It's just sort of a connecting pattern from one line to the next. And that's it. And it's really just a down, down, up with the extra down, up on the end. So it's not a difficult pattern to get used to. It just fits in really nicely. So they are your chords, and there's your strumming pattern. Let's just do a quick walk through some of the song, and you'll see how it all fits together. So it starts off with the intro, which is just a nice down, down, up all the way through. Starts on the C. C, A minor. We'll do each one twice. D minor. G7. Here we go. Where no one else can under A minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Stand me. D minor. When everything I do is the long pattern again on the G7, wrong. Back to the C. You give me love and consolation on the A minor. D minor. You give me hope to carry on. And your C, always there. C7 to lend a hand. In F, everything. G, I do A minor. That's the D minor wonder. G, the wonder of C. A minor, D minor, G7. There we go, and that's the song. And the second verse and then the ending is just really simple and follows the same pattern as the beginning there. Now the only thing is I snuck in a C7 there, which I had forgotten to mention earlier. A C7 is really easy. C, of course, is your A string on the 3rd fret, and a C7 we just put our first finger on the 1st fret, same string on the A string, and we just put it in there on the 2nd line. And you're always there, C7 to lend a hand to the F in everything I do. So actually the C7 is a really easy chord to play and to fit into the song there. And that is all there is to it. This is a really easy song with just a few different chords to look at, but a lot of fun for you to enjoy. Thank you very much.